Hi guys, today we are going to talk about budgeting. So I am pretty new to budgeting, to be quite honest, but I still wanted to share with you because I think it's something that a lot of people could benefit from, but not necessarily do. So a little backstory about me, if you are new to my channel, I am 24 years old. I am an apartment owner. Me and my boyfriend own this place together. And this is going to be a little bit about our economy or budgeting. So I do have about 3 incomes every month. I have a full-time job where I make about 24,500 Norwegian kroner every month. I also have YouTube, which I do make probably around 600 or 700 kroner per month on average throughout the year. And then I also do freelance work, and that is not at all very even, so I'm not gonna count that. I'm just gonna add that as extra money for if I want something that I'm not going to spend a lot of my other money on. But I do have 3 incomes, and then my boyfriend also works full-time as an electrician, so we have a total of 2 full incomes, as well as my YouTube income, which mostly generates back into YouTube. If I need camera equipment, I use it for shopping on haul in June for my videos and stuff like that. So YouTube is going to be mentioned in the budget, but it's not necessarily going to be a big income that I do make a lot of money from, but I do want to mention it. So I'm going to zoom you down and then we can get started. So here is our budget. So I'm going to start with writing my incomes all the way at the top. So this is plus full-time, about 24,500 Norwegian kroner. And then we're also doing YouTube, and I'm going to write 600 for this because that's the minimum amount that you can get paid out every month from YouTube. And then I'm not going to add in my income from my freelancing. So we're doing the biggest thing at the top. So like I mentioned, I am a homeowner. So we're going to call this first one for minus home. And every month, Mary's and we put 8,500 Norwegian into home. And this includes our electricity, food, our mortgage, it includes our phone bill, and also it includes the costs of the apartment. So we're just going to call that apartment. So this is the one that we have every single month. And all of these do vary from month to month, but we never do go over the 8,500 per month. And then we also have our own other things that we do pay for. So we have a car each, and then I pay our insurance on that. Our insurance is paid per year, but it turns out to about 330 every month. And then of course gas, which I probably use about 1,500 kroner for gas every single month. And then another I have is subscriptions. So that includes, for me, Photoshop. It also includes Netflix. And it also includes VG+, which is a newspaper where you can get extra access if you have VG+, for extra good journalist stories and stuff like that. And about in total, this is about 350 Norwegian kroner. And I always like to round up. And then another thing that we do have, of course, is my savings. And I have 2 savings accounts. I have a regular savings, and then I have a travel savings. And I like to save quite a bit every month, and as of right now, I like to save about 2,000 for travel and about 3,000 in regular savings because I am going to Disney in December. So this is a little bit higher than it typically would be. Probably, usually, it would be about 1,000 for travels and 4,000 in regular savings. But because I am going to vacation and I will be needing extra money, this is a little bit higher than it usually is. So these are all of the regular incomes and outgoings of my accounts every single month. And then, of course, we have the big one, which is other. And other includes lunch at work. It includes clothing, shopping, Wish, Joom, Shein, jeans, shoes, whatever I do need is in other. And as of right now, I actually forgot a different one up here because we have two, I have two mortgages. We have one that we pay together for the apartment, and then I also have a mortgage for surety or guarantee. So we're going to put that here. And surety for me is roughly 900 Norwegian every month. So this is also deducted, of course, which means that the rest of my money after this is 8,520 Norwegian. I recently went up a pay grade. So this until September, around 20,000. So I just went up in pay 4,500 Norwegian kroner, which is quite a lot, which means that this would also typically be around 4,000. And because this is now higher than it is, I am used to it being, that also means that I can change things here. And there aren't really anything here that I need to change. I don't even need any more cars, subscriptions. I don't have any more household needs that I need. Like this food thing also includes things like washing supplies and toilet paper, including also, of course, groceries. So this is a big post. And with this alone, it includes most of our big expenses apart from cars. So what I want to do going forward, I don't need 8,500 Norwegian kroner going forward. So what I will do is up these two. I will up this one from 3,000 to 4,000. And this one to 3,000. Which would make this number 6,520. And then this surety mortgage, I can also pay extra for when I want. So I will also go in with this one and then make sure that goes up so this goes down faster. Our mortgage is for 30 years and this one is set, but we can do refinancing there after we have had our house for at least 1 year. And the surety is set for 10. I do not want to pay this off for 10 years. So what we'll do with this one is we'll probably set that up to 2,000, which again would make this one down to 4,520. And for 30 days, still quite a lot of money, but I do like to have that because I am a YouTuber and I do make a lot of purchases that are not necessarily always necessary, but that I like to make and that you like to watch, which is probably also about 1,000 every month just for buying things for hauls. But in general, this is my typical budget. So this is about my budget every single month, and these are the expenses that I have to pay. Some things that I can ditch if things do get tough at some point. The only things that I absolutely need every month is the 8,500 and my car. So apart from that, all of the other ones are not unnecessary because I would call savings something that you do need to do every single month, but also it is something that you can live without once times are tough. And we can also choose to pay more for our mortgage. I can pay more in surety, and there are also other things that we can choose to change and pay more or less of as we progress with owning a house together. So we've only owned this apartment since June. And being a homeowner is still quite new to us, and there are a lot of things that we have had to spend money on, like a couch, like a television, like a lot of things that you typically don't have to buy once you've had a home once, you know? Like, we are redecorating all the time, so we don't have to buy new furniture all the time, unless something breaks. So this is, I feel, a pretty decent budget, but also I am used to having about 5,000 kronor less every single month, which is a substantial amount of money. It's like $700. So getting that pay raise definitely helped a lot. I don't know if you thought this video was helpful, if it was interesting. If you think it was, please let me know. Do you want to see more videos like that? Do you want me to see it set up in a different way? Do you want to know more about our actual individual things? Or let me know. Like I said, I am new to this budgeting, so there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, I'm sure. But I do think it's great to have it started and just written out. And because I do work full-time and I do get the same pay every single month, I know that as long as I work where I work now, I will have that pay and it's not going to change. And it's very secure. But anyway, I am going to stop rambling. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a big like if you liked it. Leave any comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon at chrisbeeblack. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!